so here he is, the inimitable former UFC champion, Jiří Procházka. And I say former, but never lost a belt in the octagon, 13 consecutive wins when injury intervened.
Jiří Procházka is an absolute savage. This is a guy that made his way into the UFC in a very short period of time, became the champion. He has tremendous power. He has an uncanny ability to find the shot that ends his opponent's night. He's scary. He is a true mixed martial artist, or martial artist, as I say, with the mind of a champion. And it's very exciting to see Jiří Procházka back in the octagon.
And I'm glad you bring up the championship mindset, because anyone who maybe doubted as to whether or not he had the ticker, you got your answers in Singapore at UFC 275. Let's see how it goes for Procházka here tonight. In the business, Jiří Procházka. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jim.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Bruce Lee steps inside the octagon. He looks ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jiří Procházka. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here he is, the founding father of modern MMA, Bruce Lee, ready to go for round one. The speed and the angles just absurd, and a hard guy to simulate in training. You think you got a beat on him, and then you end up twitching on the canvas. So we'll see how the opponent chooses to defend Bruce Lee here in the early going.
Heavy body kick lands.
Well, you can spot that wide base, that stance of Jiří Procházka from a mile away. His opponent didn't see that right hand coming.
Yeah, that right hand is tremendous from Jiří Procházka. But that right hand starts with that wide base, with his ability to draw out your mistake, and then he always capitalizes on it.
How clean is that jab by Procházka?
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Fast pace here in the early going. Big, straight left. Nice defense there, huge block. just out of the range with that right hand.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Big shot lands for both guys.
Lee gets tattooed by that stiff jab. How good is that jab? There it is again. Oh, and there he goes working off. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Oh, good work with the jab there. Oh, nice hook. Back kick there. Well, back to the well with the hook shot, and it lands again. Nicely done there by Lee. Just missed with the straight left hand. Strong straight left there.
Big shot to the head.
Just out of range with the straight left hand. 2 minutes remain in the round. Procházka gets tagged by that stiff jab.
Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Procházka.
Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head. Good kick.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now.
Huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you. Oh. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Oh. Big head kick.
Beautiful job staying at range and dictating the fight, landing punches like that. He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up and he's very close to the finish here. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Lee. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Lee getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Round 2 next. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Oh, good lead right by Procházka. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, big left hook there. Let's go. Keep moving forward now. All right, so DC continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is...
Oh, big diving punch lands up top.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you have got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is head on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Lee's doing a nice job there. You saw him raise the guard to block that offering from the opponent. Don't want to sustain any more damage on that cut that has already been opened up.
There it is. Take a shot now. Take a shot. There it is.
Good work.
Set up the rope kick.
Just missed on the front kick there. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue. Connections in there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Just over 2 minutes to go. It's a pretty good jab. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. Yet another strike targeting that already bruised area on the side of his body.
Just mixing everything up there. Finding his target. He hurt him bad. Oh, no.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his tool. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing.
Oh, huge right hand! Lee's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Nicely done.
Oh, right in the mouth. Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut.
Let's go, bro. Stay busy on the ground for me. Stay busy.
45 seconds remain in the round. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety, find a way that you can recover.
All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is underway, and if you look...
He has to evade, stay at space.
Some real power shots here. Big right hand.
Oh, my goodness.
And that one certainly found the target. All right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking realm in this matchup.
And you can see his confidence in his posture, but also you can see the effect that knockdown had on his opponent by the way he is approaching the fight.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Clipped him with the right hand there. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Well, shades of Anthony Showtime Pettis against Tony Ferguson, just masked in blood. This is not looking good.
Yeah, it was like all Ferguson fighters, right? He would just destroy people, and that's exactly what he looks like right now. He looks like he has been on the receiving end of all the elbows thrown by Tony Ferguson. His cut is really bad.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it.
Looked like it did stun him a little bit. And back to his feet. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, one got through. That kick was blocked.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big shots raining down. Lee's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions. Right. They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
Good fight here, under 2 to go.
He's working on the armbar.
Oh, that one looks really tight, DC. Ooh, strong grip on the arm.
Look at him with all that pressure starting to get tight.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh! And that'll do it!
Oh, my God!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by knockout heavyweight champion of the world, Jiří Procházka.
Everything about this guy is watchable, right? Even after the fact, a big knockout for Jiří Procházka here tonight, and this dude's just getting started, champ.
He's so fun.